everybody, this is James, the game won't play itself, and it's TGWPIS FC, and the board did it again. They've taken one of our best players and just sold him out from underneath us. It happened right on deadline day, and I couldn't even go in to buy a replacement for him. Granted, we have Renan Roberto here, who's done very good in his placement, but John Stegman's left to Tottenham for £33 million with a potential of it to rising up to 50. So he's gone. He's playing in the Premier League. He's played a couple matches for him. Apparently he's played 9 matches, and yeah, he's gone but not forgotten. Our 18-year-old Wunderkid. Is he listed as a Wunderkid now? He's not a snake or a traitor. We couldn't do anything about this. Nope. It's just a center back, fairly determined center back. But, so we couldn't bring him in a direct replacement at the end of the window, but I have spent the majority of the money on a replacement who will be coming in next window. This is Joan Macau. He's a let's see, French center back and fullback that came out of Spain. He's apparently the similar kind of player as Diego Lonret, and he could be the next Maxime Bottas. And he's a perfectionist personality. I like everything about him. He's 17, but he's going to come in the summer. Determination, decision, good. Physicals, he's got agility, acceleration, balance, pace, and stamina. He's got good dribbling, so we're going to play him as a ball-playing defender on defend. And he's got the stuff, we got pretty much a lot of the abilities to do it. His tackling and marking are all right. Heading's okay. He's going to be 18. He's going to have a lot of time to grow. We're paying a lot of money for him, but I'm excited to see where he can go. And he's one of the few guys we could actually get because of that release clause. So he'll be in the summer. Expect to see great things out of him, and he'll hopefully be able to be a good replacement for Steegmans and at least apply his trade in the championship. So we got 22 million. We had like 22 million in the bank for that, and then we immediately went and turned around and spent it again. But we're still doing okay. And that brings us to, what are we doing today? Well, we've got the FA Cup against Ipswich. And then we've got Southend United too, which we'll probably play a rotated side against, but it'll be fun to see some of the other guys play. Since you guys were here, a lot of wins, and we have confirmed playoffs so far for this year, as we're getting towards the end of the season here. But we also beat Tottenham's under-23s, which puts us to the semi-final against Chelsea's under-23s. Here, Warren Richards is cup tied in this match. That's fine. He's a backup player. And they want us to get to the final, so good on us. We can definitely reach that. 4th round against Ipswich seems pretty good. We're going to possibly get to the 5th round. I don't know who we've drawn in the 5th round. I think we can go and take a look at that and see. If we look at the FA Cup, we look at the 5th round. So it's us or Ipswich versus Hull or Aston Villa. Probably Villa. Villa are where? Villa are in the championship. Villa are where in the championship? Villa are 2nd in the championship. Okay, so this will be a good gauge game to see where we're going to go. By the way, we should also do this. West Ham. Leeds definitely going down. West Ham and Huddersfield and probably all the other teams will be facing next year. So Man City is top of the league, our parent club. So once again, I think a year in championship wouldn't be a bad thing for us. And if we look at the club vision here, what do they want us to do? They want us to reach the playoffs this year, promote to the championship next year, and then win promotion to the Premier League the year after that. So we'll be doing this a year early. Hopefully they'll let us have like a year of building in the championship. don't sign players over the age of 30. We can't. We won't. All right. So let's talk about the team and the squad for today. So this is our team selection. This is where we're going with. One that you've probably gotten very familiar with as the year has gone on, and it's just been working out great for us. We've got McKenzie in goal, Moreno and Skiffington as our fullbacks, Antigua and now Rene and Roberto taking over that right center back position. One thing gotta love about him, high determination, great jump reach at 6'6". He's a man mountain there. And also that 15 free kick taking and 12 corners, just because. Lawrence and Keating in the middle. I'm glad to have that partnership. Keating signed a new contract too. He's on a lot of £17,000 a week now. It's a lot of money, but the good news is that because it is a lot of money, hopefully they'll deter some teams from trying to get him. My next thought is probably trying to get Lawrence signed to a long-term deal, just because I know he's even better than Keating is, and he is still wanted by 37 clubs. But we'll probably look to do that more towards the end of the year when we get our balances in there, and hopefully we'll have an okay summer and still be able to keep him. He's still only valued at 1.1 million. I don't know why, but I can see why so many people want him. And Taro and right with Herrero and Pepe leading the line. Herrero has had a great development. You can see his progress right here. He came in as a 1.5 star back in March, and just by giving him the play time, he has developed a ton. And that 20 passing and 16 technique in first touch. I think that we're playing as an attacking midfielder on attack. Still, tons of that, and I love having him in the box. Speaking of which, I need to look at their tactics here real quick. Team selection's fine. Let's go to our tactics. My apologies here. All right. Corners. Corners. Where's Keating? It's strange. Why do we have Keating do corners again? Herrera's actually halfway decent at them. Really? I mean, he's a big man in the box that will miss. His heading's not great, though. Yeah. Okay. So we'll have Herrera do corners. Let's do it based on team. Direct free kicks will always be Nadarfo, just because he's got that about him. Then if not, Herrera. And then if not, Pepe. Throw-ins. Who is our best long thrower? Skiffington. Skiffington can do our long throws. I think that'll be good. Corners, we know our tactics are fine. Free kicks, not messing with those. Throw-ins, yep. Penalties. Penalties. Who's good at penalties? Nicholas Wright. Rene Roberto. Pepe Wright. That's fine. Pepe should always be taking penalties if he can. But Keating, I'm just surprised with his finishing is Keating should be 4th. And then captains. Let's just do this because I want. Well, they won't let me pick stand-ins, huh? Chapman, Lawrence. Antigua's got some pretty good stuff about him. Rudolph Knight is pretty good. Lawrence is already there. Nataro would be pretty good too. Okay. Now where were you? Oh, where were you? Here we are. This is the team. Bench is going to be Finn, Gabrev, Knight, McFarlane, Comer, Lee Thompson, and Danilo Santana. Barker, we're just going to keep on the bench because I'm not too worried about it. Do we want us to progress the match? Yes, we do. Because we want to win. And take us to play probably Arsenal. Not Arsenal, Aston Villa. They're playing a 4-4-2. Nobody here. How's this? This guy's their best scorer. What does he look like? He's not too bad. English, he's not finishing's not great. Free kick taking's good. Determination and flair. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's got 9 goals for them in the championship, but they are in last place. So, who's their best assist maker? This guy, some Shakhtar Donetsk. He's okay. Nothing too crazy about him, but he's pretty solid too. Greg Poot. He's pretty good. He's young too, 19. 19-year-old deep playing midfielder. High determination. Definitely somebody looked into. Trained at Manchester United. Did they get him on like a free transfer or something? Wow, they got him cheap. And this guy, Hibbert, playing a little bit out of position. Another good player. Man, Ipswich has some decent players here. They look like they could really develop. As a left winger, 5'10", he's got teamwork, determination. Who's he wanted by? He's wanted by... They want him they listed him for loan? Why would you list that guy for loan? I'd be playing him. All right. Dressing room. Let's do our normal. Should be winning this one comfortably. And then just let them know I have faith in them. All right, kickoff's upon us. We are in our traditional TGWPIS blue as they swap their midfield around Morgan and Pout. And let's see what we can do against, I mean, somebody who you would think would be at our level. As their first kick comes in, as Morgan flashes it over the top. Considering that they're in 23rd in the championship and we are in first place in our league. Okay. So, Herrero's on the corner. Kings it in. Pepe's there. Finds Nicholas Wright for his 15th. Keating actually had that one down. Interesting. But first score comes to us. Herrero, let's look at this kick. Keating, oh, so it was going on goal. Deflected, and then Wright deflects it in. Very nice. Skippington now throws it. Herrero's on it. Gets past one. He's going to take a shot. He shouldn't have taken the shot. He should have dragged it for Pepe, who's, for whatever reason, has started to find some form by heading the ball down in the box. We saw it in the last video where he headed the ball down for Keating to rifle it in. He's been doing it a lot more. And now I'm not complaining. It's a good tactic, and it shows that he's a smart striker. Just not trying to turn on it. So Lawrence, Pepe's there, gets beaten out by it. Now we got to watch for the break here. Keating, good ball. Finds Antigua to Lawrence. Out to Keating. Crosses it to Moreno. Can he find a pass? He's got Keating there. Tons of space. Pepe's there. He's through. And that's his third. They didn't even know he had 38 goals this season. Oh my God. In all competitions. He's a maniac. Good to see Keating doing what he normally does. We're looking on actually training him to... He's got the ability to pass before he shoots, but he's got 15 finishing, so we're looking at trying to tell him to take shots more often from midfield. I think he could be somebody who could be very dangerous. It's Notaro, free kick. Cooper just gathers it up. Now watch that long ball. Okay, Hibbert's there, but Moreno's gets it. Gets it to Keating. He's driving forward, back to Lawrence, acting as the pivot. Moreno, look for the crossing here. Got plenty of guys in the box. Right's there. Keating, I mean, that's why. He loves himself a volley. That had to be on a volley, too. It was a rifle shot. So let's watch as Moreno gets in here, floats it, heads away, and Keating on the full volley. Just bang. All right. Well, we can see what him signing that new contract did. Joe to the dressing room here, guys. Very pleased what you've done. Passionately said that he looks extremely dead, but he's still complacent. I don't want him to be complacent. Let's shout a little praise onto them. Praise. Don't normally do that. Oh boy. Okay, we can because it was offside anyways. Yay! They're all fired up by the feedback. But I told them everything was going good, except for Moreno, who's calm. It's good. You want that in your right back. Calm, cool, and collected. As he also picks up a yellow card. Okay, we have a cruising second half here. Once we get about here, okay, let's make some changes. Lawrence, yellow card. We'll get Knight on for him. Moreno. Yeah, let's get Gabrav a run out at wingback. He can play there. As for attacking players, Herrero, let's get Santana. We've been playing Dantano Santana a lot in the attacking midfield position. He's really well suited for it. I don't think he's had a lot of substitute appearances, and for the money we spent on him, I think it's all right. Probably could have gotten a lot more, probably gotten somebody a lot less for what he does, but hey, I'm happy with it. Let's go back into the game. As it's a throw into them. Did our changes come through yet? I can't tell. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought that was a, as Lopez, Mackenzie's there. There's Lloyd Noland, the guy we looked at with his 10th goal of the season. Is this who just banged around? Is that Gabrav? No, that's Natalo. Yep, so our changes did go through. It's a good little pullback move by them. But I still think, I mean, we've still gotten so much of a lead. Mackenzie doesn't get beat that often. 4 yellow cards for us, though. Skiffington now. So the one problem with our fullbacks when we play this kind of one is Santana goes in. Now it's a foot race as Lynn's taking Skiffington down. That could be problems. Damn it. Wood footing is Keating. Reasonable left foot. Is Knight left-footed? Yes, he is. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. Knight's going to go down there. Keating's just going to play centrally. And we'll confirm. Even though we're on the... As Keating heads it. Alright, Gabrav. We're playing 2 midfielders in our wing-back positions. I mean, Gabrav can play there. He has trained to do that, so it's not that bad. But Knight isn't. As Lynn's through here. Oh my god, we're going to let them back into this. Their second goal. Thompson. Don't do this to me. Lynn, it's a great tackle by Antigua, but it just falls the wrong way. And you got to think that since Knight isn't playing in his natural position. Alright. Demand more from these guys. Let's see what we can do. Just don't give it away. Mackenzie's run down. Roberto. Alright, Natalo's there. He's got a great run by, but he's going to miss it. Santana finds Gabrav, who finds Nataro. That is a wonderful pass from him. Cross comes in. Pepe's there. Gets one back. 2 lead established, and you got to imagine that's the end of it. His 39th goal of the season. A greatly worked pass with 10 men. Nataro takes it. Nice easy cross. Pepe, he's got that heading skill. And he puts us back in it. Why are we looking right offside? He's well onside for this. Demanded more of them anyways. They should, because they're trying to choke. They're attempting to choke this one away. His right's on it here. Is he going to look to cross it in? Yep. Keating finds... Yep. Pepe gets his hat trick. And his 40th goal of the season. He has been amazing, and so is Keating, to be honest. Playing as a sole man in midfield here. Wright's drawback to him is nice. Keating volleys it forward, and Pepe just outbeats his defender. Goalie doesn't come out here. And that's the end of that. You should see confirmation. There's the win. Who's now with the most one of the most consecutive games in the record stands at 13. Stephen Lynn made his 50th career appearance. Great. Good win, boys. Well done. I am going to aggressively tell Skipton. Very disappointed that he got sent off. As I always do. There's no point for them getting sent off like that. We are winning the game handily. Allowed them to get back in. Ooh, that's a nice amount of money. 214,000. As we get into the fourth round, let's talk to this. I think we've had effect. As long as we're in the competition, we're doing well. Home draw against Ezra Knights, a good side. We'll have to play our best to beat them. I think that's right. showing the willingness to commitment. Fine by me. Absolutely a reflection of the goals he scored. His record for speaks for himself. We get to Aston Villa, so at home, big game here. I don't think we've made it out of the fifth. Let's see. Automatic 2-game suspension for being sent off. This is all in, so we're not going to have him for 2. Pepe gets his hat trick and 40 goals. You're superb in front of goals. I can't see why you wouldn't tell me superb, because he was. It was absolutely amazing. Let's not look at scouting. So, I think we know where we're coming back. I know this kind of these later half of the seasons become kind of like, hey, let's just go and see the FA Cup run. But really, that's what it's about. I mean, we're doing so well in the league. There's not too many more league games we need to see. These two, the competitions, are what we want to see. Aston Villa, second in the championship, is going to give us a good idea on how we're going to field in the championship next year. And Leasing.com Trophy, they want us to win. At least get to the final. So we need to kind of progress. And in this one, we're at expectation, which is nice. So we'll come back for them. Aston Villa, March 5th. Maybe we'll even talk about, and we should talk about here, the development, because we have our youth candidate here. And we can talk about them because we got a bunch of fullbacks, a lot of wingers. There's at least one goalkeeper. One of our center backs is promising. One of our wingers is a very handy prospect. We have considered to be a forward that's good prospect. Goalkeeper from Huddersfield looks a good one. There's a golden generation coming through. I like the way this sounds. These are all positions we kind of need. Fullbacks, goalkeepers, wingers, center backs, forwards. I like all those positions. Midfield, no defensive midfielders, no wing backs, no wide midfielders, and no attacking midfielders. That's all right. We were pretty good stocked up on attacking midfielders, but any of those positions would be good. So maybe we'll also have our review. Not our review. Maybe we'll have our youth intake by then too. But until then, I've been James. This has been The Game Won't Play Itself and TGWPIS FC. You all have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.